welcome to beautiful Nassau, Bahamas, for what is an annual tradition, the Bahamas Bowl. While this game caps off the regular season, how that season is remembered will be impacted greatly by what happens in this game. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Old Dominion Monarchs, taking on the 12th-ranked team in the land, the Kennesaw State Owls. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Kickoff team is out there, ready to get this bowl game underway. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Kennesaw State's offense will get the first possession of the game. Here he comes, and obviously defense is always going to be aware of a quarterback, but boy, he finds a way to put defenses on their heels all the time, David.
I mean, what can't he do? He's got the weapons, he's got the confidence, he's
going to take a shot. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down. After that last incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Trying to get to him.
What a nice job getting to the quarterback, getting the big sack, making sure he didn't have time to buy some more space, and he almost grabbed him and pulled him into the end zone. He almost got 2 points and a safety.
Calls his own number. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one. It's a fake. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And they can't connect, and the gamble does not work out. So Old Dominion's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make...
And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's looking to throw. He caught it, and he will score! Touchdown, Monarchs!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
On the run from inside his own 5. He's on the loose. There he goes. Open it up. He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Kennesaw State. On to attempt the try. They want to throw. Oh, now the kicker's going to throw it. He's got it for the 2. Found his man on the fake, and they take the lead. So a dynamite play there. 99 yards. He took it back for the touchdown. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop, Jesse. And they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Now they'll run the draw. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Trying play action. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. A 3rd and long coming up here. Wants to go up top. Get it out on the screen. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. He'll do it himself. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23. And the Monarchs have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. That last play, the kind of thing that can mess up a really good drive. It's 2nd and 17. The give to the back. Finds a crease at the 20. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the 1st down. It's 1st down from the 11. The give to the tailback. Pulled down after picking up 5 to the 6-yard line. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Give to the running back. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, ODU.
And that's what I love about empty sets and formations on offense, is that when you spread the defense out, you create bigger lanes to throw into. You saw it right there.
And the extra point is good, and the lead is 6. They put together an 81-yard drive, and the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Guys, Old Dominion has the lead here as we've reached the end of the quarter. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. 2nd down here as they go back to work after the break. He's looking to throw. Fires to the right. It's complete. And he's almost to that 1st down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the 1st down. Gets it out quickly. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the 1st down.
Well, not down in distance, the quarterback's got to get rid of it so quickly, right? He knows the defense is going to be bearing down on him, so a nice job catching the gun snap and then turning and pivoting, getting it out of his hands quickly and accurately to pick up the 1st.
Caught behind the line. It's Williams. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. David, given the fact that you are a devoted helmet head, I'm not sure that you're aware there are a lot of other festivities around the bowl game. Did you ever experience any of that?
Of course I'm a helmet head. Yeah, spot on. Agree with that. But here's the thing. We did a meat-eating contest.
He'll off one deep down the left side. Snags it inside the 20. Touchdown, Owls! Made the snag and strolled his way into the end zone.
Well, as a defense, you know you're going to see the go-round, especially against this guy. He does it to defenses, it seems, every...
They fake it, and the kicker's looking to pass. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the 1st half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you got to find somebody that can make a play to create something. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Quickly complete. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. The Monarchs getting set on 1st and 10. Fast motion from the offense. Getting some heat. Gets it out fast. They get him down at the 34-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup and a first down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. Quarterback on the keeper. At the 20, he's got space. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. And he goes down after making the grab. Picks up a few, but still short of the first down. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Off the play fake. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And that's what I like most about this defense. When you try to take shots and make big plays, they get to the quarterback. They get him on the ground. Their 3rd sack of the day. And this is a unit that ranks in the top 10 in sacks in the country.
Third and goal from way back there. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. They've gotten pushed back, but it's still 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Absolutely perfect. And they go back on top. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He's got an alley. And there he goes. He will score. You don't give a hoot. Kennesaw State does. Touchdown, Owls.
And he's in for the 2nd score of the game. My goodness. Note to self.
It's a fake. The kicker wants to throw it. He makes the catch in the end zone, and that trickery works to perfection for the 2. They're lining up to kick it off full of momentum after housing that last kickoff. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. Quick strike complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. He's looking to throw. He's got his man. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. They'll try to get it through the air. On target. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Back to the air one more time. Unloads to the wideout. Working the middle. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. A new set of downs after the completion. He's looking to throw it. Steps away to find some room. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down there manageable.
Defense will always trying to get some tips. You know, break on the football, get a tip, get it up in the air. Nice job by the player breaking on the football and forcing the incompletion.
They're bringing heat. Lets it fly. try. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. And they decide to trot out the kicker. He's already made one field goal, but this one is going to need a big leg. A 50-yard attempt coming. Right down the boulevard, it's good.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on fourth down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Makes a move. Oh, what vision. Wide open, and it's a foot race. He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Kennesaw State. That dude ought to have a lethal sticker on his helmet. Anytime he touches it, it can be a score. He touched, forget the kick, he's going to throw it. He makes the grab in the end zone. They must have seen something on film as they turn the fake into the two-point conversion. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. Not a chance he lets that one go. He's bringing it out. And returner will be dragged down. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. The give out of the gun. He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Thanks, Reese. A first half spent in paradise, and in many ways, this Bahamas Bowl has lived up to expectations. And we have to start this halftime breakdown by addressing the play of this elite wide receiver. This is clearly a young man who, once he's finished playing on Saturdays, he's going to be playing on Sundays. The kid has different gears. He has a knack for finding gaps in the defense. And I can't remember a college player with that kind of catch radius. With that said, let's send it back to Reese and the guys for the conclusion of the Bahamas Bowl.
Kennesaw State ready to kick it off to start things here in the second half. Out of the end zone. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. And sort of an ugly first half, honestly, but the deficit's still manageable if they want to wrap up this season with a bowl win.
This is a team I know that takes a lot of pride, and I'm sure at halftime in the locker room, Dave, there was some shouting going on. They need to get themselves motivated and ready to go, because they're not out of this game.
Yeah, and when you get that shouting and you get the quarreling amongst each other, you get some motivation. You need something good to happen early. This first possession, get the football, go make something happen, create some momentum.
And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. Feeling some heat. And the Monarchs decide to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Slips through the line. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the...
Fires deep toward the end zone. And it's caught! Touchdown, Owls! Getting set for the point after. The snap, it's a fake, and the kicker's going to throw it. And that one is picked up in the end zone. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. And the returner goes down. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable in that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Looking to move it through the air. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Gets away from one, finds some space. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. So that big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. He finds his man. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. The Monarchs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Looking down the middle. Touchdown, Old Dominion. That is the ultimate grab and go for the score.
And it's now the second time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
And he got a hand on it to knock it down in the end zone. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. On the move from inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. They'll try to get it going in the right direction this time, 2nd and long from the 19. He's looking to throw. He tries to take the top off. Reels it in down the left side. Oh, look out. And he'll take it in. They couldn't get him on the ground. You don't give a hoot. Kennesaw State does. Touchdown now. The fake, and he wants to throw.
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not 1, not 2, 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
And he's going to bring it out. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. Last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they could go back-to-back scoring drives here.
Yeah, and remember, it's not uncommon for offenses to find themselves as the game goes on. They had some things not go their way early, but they found something last drive, David. Let's see if they can build on it.
Yeah, you just pick and pick and pick until you find that place where you're like, okay, this is an advantage I have. They clearly found that dude. They score here. We're in for a ball game.
That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
And you see those balls in practice sometimes. They're just off the mark. You don't know how to control it. You don't know what goes wrong. But sometimes QBs miss, and it's an incompletion.
They'll go back to the air on 2nd down. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. They'll try to pop the draw. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker. And the Monarchs will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll bring it back. It's Mays. He gets a block. He's going to get loose. He will score. Touchdown, Kennesaw State. He did that one all by himself. Make a few guys miss, turn on the afterburners, and boom. Oh, now the kicker's going to throw it. He runs into the end zone on the fake. What a gutsy call to come up with a 2-point conversion there. The kickoff team is out there after that punt return for a touchdown. They'll try to pin him deep. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. They'll start this drive with a pass. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. What can they pull out of the playbook here on 2nd and long from the 17? They're trying to get to it. Going to try to pop one on the screen. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires into traffic, picked off. Oh, he would have loved to pick up a few more yards on that return, but they've still got it at the 31.
And this safety is a ball hawk. He's a playmaker. Not only have we seen him get involved in the running game and make tackles playing downfield, but he plays the center field position as well as anybody in college football. You saw it right there.
And good coverage by the defense, just a short game.
Great effort by the defense here. Offense trying to go wide receiver screen. How about the speed on defense rallying to the football?
From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. At the end of the quarter, it's Kennesaw State on top. And they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the 3rd quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. They've changed ends of the field, now facing 3rd down as they go back to work. From the gun, wants to pass. He's right on target. The ball's free. Oh, the offense very fortunate to fall on that football. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. They'll send it. And they fake it. The kicker's looking to pass. And it's complete. The fake field goal catches the defense with its pants down, and it's going to be a touchdown. Well, the fake caught the defense by surprise, opened up a little passing lane for the score.
And I tell you what, on a field goal block, what are we doing? We're sending everybody. You might want to keep a guy or two back deep just in case they do run the field goal. And when you...
It's a fake. The kicker wants to throw it. And his throw is incomplete. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Kennesaw State, 58, Old Dominion, 26.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down, to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him. Maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with his system.
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Man, the sack, and this offense has just struggled. They haven't done anything right, and they got a full quarter to go. Like, they got to find something in this next quarter to hang their hat on, something to leave with some positive vibes.
Got his man on the right. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Gonna take a shot. Makes the grab on the left side. Off he goes. And not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. The Monarchs will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. He'll keep it himself. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Anytime you play this offense, the challenge is stopping this quarterback from running the ball. You've already seen in this game, he's been able to break off a few runs and do some nice things. That time, though, the defense had his number and tackled him for a loss.
And they'll get him down inside the 5, but this offense powering toward a score. Needs to get it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. So close to a touchdown, but just out of bounds on the left sideline in the end zone. A field goal really doesn't do much for you in this situation, so they'll go for it on 4th and goal. Forced out of the pocket. They brought the heat and they get him on the ground, and a 4th down sack stops this drive cold.
Man, that stings. You go all the way down the field, you get a 4th and goal situation, and the offense comes up small. The defense gets the sack. no points.
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Into double coverage, and they made him pay. It's intercepted. He'll go out of bounds, but he gets the ball back, takes it the other way, and he has created a great sudden change opportunity. Comes out throwing on first down. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. That's the last thing you want as an offense, a negative play, a sack on first down. On second down, he'll let it fly. Complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Fires and picked off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Heat up them pass rushers, bring in them DBs. That's what I'm doing in this situation. When I got the lead by a couple scores late in the ball game in the fourth quarter,
he lets one fly deep. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. Second down coming up. He's looking to throw. Blasted as he lets it go. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Well, we are winding it down, guys. Only a few more plays left in this season. Also wrapping up a really outstanding performance for this offense.
Yeah, and they're sending out the seniors on the right foot. Guys, we've seen a lot of great football. There have been so many tremendous moments in individual efforts, David. This is a year in college football I know I'll never forget.
won't forget it. Loved working with you guys. Loved being in the booth. Loved covering these football games. And I'll tell you what, a lot of excitement in college football surrounding the sport, man. Let's just keep loving on it.
They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. Snags it over the middle. Tackled after picking up the first down. Sometimes we don't give enough credit to a receiver knowing exactly where he needs to be on the field, and they pick up the first down there.
Yeah, and you got to give the receiver credit, obviously knowing where that is, but the defender needs to know where it is too. Where is he?
Just plowing ahead. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up.
You know, there are probably a lot of coaches out there with a lead like this that would like to run the ball and see if they could ice this game and bleed the clock. Not this coaching staff. They are going to be aggressive. They are going to continue taking shots.
The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. This offense has a second down play. Throw toward the end zone, picked off right at the goal line. And he's brought down after the pick, but not before putting his offense in business. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from their own one. First up, they've got to avoid disaster. From his end zone, looking to throw, got to take care of the ball. Pressure got to him, couldn't get rid of it, and they got him for a safety. So after that safety, they'll kick it away from their own 20.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. What a feeling this has to be, David, in complete control and headed toward victory formation.
Yeah, no stress, under a couple minutes left in the ball game. Well in hand. These are the ones, Jesse, you like to just run the clock, take a knee, whatever you want.
No doubt. They're going to love watching this game film, too. There's just so many positives to take away from this, and this is the kind of performance today that is really going to help this offense's confidence.
Time to take a shot. Got it in stride inside the 20. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. He caught it. Touchdown, Owls. And the route is on. They'll try to add another to their lead. Forget the kick. He's going to throw it. He makes the catch in the end zone, and that trickery works to perfection for the two. Now they'll try to get another possession with an onside kick. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
The corners are walked up tight. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Flips it out in the flat. And that play just never got started as he's run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. They'll line up for a second down play. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. I'm sorry, you're unlikely to win today, but here's a fabulous party. A late touchdown.
And this has been a rough day for this offense, and finally, some good things to happen. Build some momentum maybe for the future. You know, that's the way the coaches spin it when you're getting beat up and you're getting destroyed. Like, listen, let's find something for the future. Let's keep fighting. Let's keep working. This team's done that, put some points on the board, so it's not all bad.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. One more play to pad the stats. They'll throw it on first down. He's going for it all. One last incompletion, and that'll do it. Plenty of fireworks in this one. A lot of points. They always talk about having the chalk last, and it seemed like whoever was on offense had the last laugh.
It's amazing how much offense has just boomed in college football. So good. So many ways to hurt you. And you saw both of these offenses put on a show today, Jess.
Dave, we talked to both of these coaching staffs, and their defensive coordinators were losing sleep all week. They knew this was going to be a tough task ahead of them. So much speed, so much firepower on both of these offenses. And, man, we saw that here today.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.